All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're diving deep again today.
Yeah, excited for this one.
This time we're looking at all the hype around the upcoming AFCON in 2025, which, of course, Morocco is going to be hosting, and things are heating up already.
Absolutely.
The group stage draw just happened.
Yeah, a lot of excitement around that.
And, yeah, we've got some really great quotes lined up to kind of walk through it all.
For sure.
From Morocco's own coach, Walid Regragui.
Yes.
Comoros coach, Stefano Kuzin.
Love that guy.
And even CCAF president, Patrice Mostepe.
Big names.
Yeah, so, I mean, right off the bat, Morocco, they're not just hosting.
Right.
They're trying to win this thing.
That's the goal, right. Home soil, home advantage.
They want to bring it home, and the draws, it's not going to be easy.
Oh, definitely not.
Regragui himself said that Group A is, it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Calling out Mali is just like a top team in Africa.
Definitely top team.
Zambia, always a tough opponent, you know.
Absolutely. Never count them out.
And then Comoros. He said they're the ones that could surprise everybody.
Yeah, they're kind of a wild card in this group. I think it's interesting to break down why this group is so interesting, right? You have Mali. They have been playing incredibly well at the AFCON lately.
Yeah.
You know, their tactics are really flexible. They can control the midfield, which makes them super dangerous. And then you've got Zambia, a team that's always punching above their weight.
Yeah.
And their strength is that never give up attitude. They just keep grinding out results, even against the teams that, you know, might look better on paper.
Right.
And then, of course, you've got Comoros. They're new to this level, but qualifying shows they've got the talent.
Yeah.
And they're hungry. So you've got these powerhouses and this team that's ready to upset everyone, which makes this group stage so unpredictable and fun to watch.
Absolutely. And Regragui is saying that Comoros could be that surprise.
Yeah.
You know, what is it about them that we should be watching?
Yeah, well, they've been quietly building a really strong team. I mean, some of their players are starting to get noticed in the European leagues.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And their coach, Stefano Kuzin, he's done a fantastic job with them, you know.
Yeah.
Very disciplined, tactically, and the players really believe in what he's doing.
Wow.
They may not have the experience of some of the bigger teams, but, you know, that underdog thing, that can work to their advantage. People might underestimate them.
Right.
And then, bam, they hit you with a surprise.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, and, you know, back to Morocco and Regragui, I mean, his energy about this whole thing is just, it's contagious. You know?
Absolutely.
He said, we are hoping to make one of the best AFCONs in history, and it will be, especially if we win it.
Love it.
Right. And then even Patrice Mostepe, CAF president, right, he said 2025 AFCON in Morocco is going to be, and I quote, the most successful and exciting in the tournament's history.
Big statement.
Yeah. What do you think makes this one, you know, has the potential to be that special?
Well, you got to think about it, right? You've got this nation. The fans are so passionate.
Yeah.
The football infrastructure, it's growing. They're investing in it.
Yeah.
The team itself, they're hungry.
Yeah.
They want to win. And then you add in the fact that the competition across Africa is just, it's at such a high level right now.
Yeah.
You've got multiple teams that could realistically win the whole thing.
Yeah.
So you've got the potential for upsets. You've got dramatic moments. You've got unbelievable displays of skill. I mean, it's
going to be good.
It's going to be an incredible tournament.
And speaking of upsets, Comoros coach, Stefano Kuzin, he is ready to take on Morocco in that opening match.
I love it.
He knows it's going to be tough. He even called Hakimi the best right back in the world.
He's not wrong.
And pointed out how important Amrabat is for them. But he also said, and I love this quote, AFCON is all about facing big teams.
I love that. Yeah, it's such a great quote. And it really does capture what AFCON is all about, right?
Yeah.
It's about rising to the occasion, playing with heart, and just leaving it all out there against the very best.
Yeah.
It's going to be fascinating to see how Comoros approaches this match tactically, you know?
Yeah.
Do they go all-out attack?
Yeah.
Try and find some holes in the Moroccan defense, or do they play it safe, you know, really tight defense, and then try and hit them on the counterattack?
Right.
Whatever they do, I guarantee Morocco won't be taking them lightly.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, and another thing that really stood out to me was just how confident Regragui is that Morocco can win this whole thing. He talked about the team's dedication and even said something about the remarkable progress of African football as a whole.
Yeah.
It's like he's recognizing this bigger picture, right?
Right.
The sport is just, it's booming across the continent.
Absolutely. And that makes me wonder, could we see an underdog story come out of this AFCON? With so many strong teams in the mix,
Yeah.
I think it'd be amazing to see one of the lesser-known teams make a real run.
Right.
And the fact that Regragui himself is talking about how competitive it is,
Yeah.
I think anything is possible.
Absolutely. So we've got Morocco shooting for the stars, tons of competition all around, and just this overall excitement for AFCON 2025.
It's going to be great. And as we get closer to the tournament, I think it's a good time to ask yourself, who are you going to be rooting for?
Yeah.
What storylines are you going to be following?
Right.
What parts of African football's growth are you most excited to see on display?
Absolutely.
This is looking like it's going to be a historic AFCON, and
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how it all plays out.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that is our deep dive for today.
Until next time.
See you next time.
Aww.